In the last lecture, we added our first side effect of sign up, and I know that can be hard to grasp the idea behind effects. In the end, it's like a reducer, but a reducer where you don't change the state, where you want to do other things instead. So here is your challenge. Write and hook up your own side effect for signing in. It's pretty similar to this one. You can have a look at the Auth service to see which code we execute in the sign in user method here. And with that, you should have all you need, so good luck with that. If you're facing any issues, of course, we'll solve it together in a couple of seconds, where you can now pause the video and try it on your own. So, were you successful? Let's add our own new effect for signing in. I'll add it right below the Auth sign up, and I'll name it Auth sign in. I'll add effect without the dispatch option, but with parentheses, because here I want to dispatch an action in the end, so I won't set dispatch to false. Now Auth sign in again starts with checking the actions here. So this actions, and check Auth type to see if it is of a special type. We need to create that action type first of all. So in the Auth actions file, I'll add a new action. I'll store a unique identifier in a new constant, which I'll name try sign in. Sign in, like that. Whoops, try sign in, like that. With that, I'll also copy my try sign up class here and rename it to try sign in. Change the unique identifier to try sign in, but I'll leave the payload as it is because we need the username and the password for signing in too. I'll add it to this exported list here at the bottom though. Try sign in. With that, we created a new action. Let's go back to the effects and see if that occurs. With Auth actions, try sign in. Use the uppercase constant here because we're looking for the string. So now let's change some operators, and I can actually copy the setup here from Auth sign up because a lot is the same. I'll copy it here. I first of all want to map my action and retrieve the payload. Then I want to send a request to Firebase, but not to create a user, but to sign in with email and password. The arguments still are username, which is the email, and password though. Then we switch map again and get the token. And then we merge map to emit, well, in this case, sign in and set token. And that actually is already everything we need. Well, the remaining thing is to hook it up in the sign in component. So there I will no longer inject the Auth service, but instead the store. And you saw that before, type store, make sure to add the import from @ngrx store. And I'll copy the imports from the sign up component because it's exactly the same I need here. For one, I need to set the state of my application state by accessing from app state. And then here I want to dispatch this. So I will say this store, dispatch, and now new Auth actions sign up like this, and pass an object to it where I say username is the email and password is, well, the password. So that's it. With that, we are dispatching this action. We should dispatch the sign in action here though. And that should work. It's try sign in, of course. Sorry, so try sign in with username and password. And with that, now if we save this should already be everything we need. Let's try this out. If we log in here, like that, you see, this changes. We're not getting redirected anymore though, and for a good reason. I will come back to this in a second. But if we actually delete something here, let's see if the token was set and so on. Let's fetch data. Seems to work. So why weren't we redirected? Because we're not routing in our Auth effects. We're just, well, returning a new action in the end here. In the Auth service though, we also did navigate. Well, that's super easy to change. Try it on your own. We'll do it together in the next lecture.